This article contains affiliate links. We will receive a commission on any sales we generate from it. Learn more. A Town Called Malice is coming to Sky, and the series follows a gangster family who lost it all. After fleeing to the Costa del Sol, they try to convince their new friends and enemies they are not people to be messed with. George Ock plays the only Lord grandchild, Anthony, and he spoke exclusively to Express.co.uk about his role. In the new series, Anthony is described as a brutish kid on the cusp of adulthood with ambitions to become a force within the Lord family. As the only grandchild, he has been spoiled his whole life and is entitled and capricious. Actor Jacques admitted these traits will lead him into mischief as the season progresses. The star revealed he was initially skeptical about embracing a character who was so unlike himself. He told Express.co.uk, "I read the script when I got back from filming The Serpent Queen, and it was the polar opposite of that. He was an incredibly flawed and entitled character who is really quite nasty in the show. When I read it, there were so many traits that I found so horrendous and not nice, so it was a really tough one to try and find something good in him. But that's a thing you have to do in all these bad characters, you have to find what makes them human still, and that can be really difficult." Get Paramount Plus for free £6.99 view deal when you subscribe to Sky Cinema. You'll unlock hundreds of hours of television shows and movies to binge. It's all thanks to a free subscription to Paramount Plus, usually £6.99 per month, to watch on your Sky Glass, Sky Q, or on any device with a Paramount Plus app. The star explained the interesting way he was able to connect with his character. He said, "With Anthony in particular, I remember when I was prepping for the role I wrote a diary for each episode. And I listened to a lot of music, and the other thing I did, there was an aftershave called CK Obsession, and I remember smelling that and being like, that's 100% what he would wear. For me, it really worked." He did say he had always loved the idea of playing a gangster in a drama. Don't miss. Hugh Grant leaves Oscars fans disgusted with crude Oscars joke. Latest, A Town Called Malice recreates Costa del Sol from days gone by. Insight, A Town Called Malice cast explained for new 80s crime drama. Explainer, speaking ahead of the show's launch, he said Anthony was described as a huge, aggressive character. He added, "I thought, well, this really isn't me at all. How can I play a hardened South London gangster when I'm literally 5'8" and don't look very tough? So I wasn't quite sure I was up to that challenge. But fortunately, Nick Love offered me the role." Describing his character in more detail, he explained, "He's deeply flawed. We can't forget that he's an absolute torag. He's a really entitled young man who's had everything he's ever wanted, when he wants it. When someone says no to him, it's quite disturbing for him. And yet Anthony is also really troubled. I was chatting to Nick about this quite a bit, and we wanted to emphasize that he is still a kid. That was something that we were really keen on showing, even in his darkest scenes. You have to remember that he's still just on the cusp of adulthood." The official synopsis for the series reads, set in the 1980s, the Lord family is past their criminal heydays, but that does not mean they do not feel nostalgic for it. Jean, the youngest of the family, feels overlooked and neglected by his family, who fail to recognize his intelligence and killer instincts. After narrowly surviving a gangland battle, Gene and his fiancée Cindy flee to the Costa del Sol, Spain to evade arrest and find themselves embroiled in the local underworld, desperately trying to avoid trouble. Things heat up even further when the rest of the lords join them on the Costa del Sol and try to reclaim their hacienda as criminal top dogs. A Town Called Malice airs on Sky.